IPAs, the most popular beer in America, and dare I say, one of the more popular beers in the world. Now, there's a lot of back and forth about whether or not how true or accurate this story is, but IPA stands for India Pale Ale. So back when, India was still a colony of Britain, they wanted to have a little taste of home for the soldiers, but they found that none of the beers they sent that way would survive the train or boat trip over. So one of the interesting things about hops is that it has a natural antiseptic and preservative within the flower buds. Back before they used hops as a bittering agent, because when you make beer, you basically are making a sugar water tea, and then you're adding hops to level out the sweetness of it with the bitterness. But before then, they used a lot of different like fruits and nuts and different things. They were referred to as group beers. The only thing about those is that they only lasted usually about 2 to 3 days after they were brewed and ready for drinking. So the nice thing about hops is that it created a product or a beverage that could survive not just harsh environments, but longer time. So hops are one of the main reasons we have a beer industry. We are on to the next beer of our Aldi series. So this one, I gotta say, I love the can on this. The Great Pines American IPA. So this guy is coming in at, let's see, 6% ABV, brewed by, let's see, where's the brewery on here? Brewed by ABW Virginia Beach. Okay, so this did tip over on me, so let's make sure it doesn't make a mess. All right. I probably should have a glass for this. Give me a second. And we're back. All right, I got myself a glass, and the reason I say that is because whenever you're drinking something like an IPA or even a pale ale or anything with any kind of really big floral aroma, you want to pour it out of the can, get it outside of that little tiny hole, get it into a cup so you let it breathe and you let that smell, run up into your nose. It's got a good aroma on it. A little foamy. Didn't do a very good job pouring that. So, hey, we all can't be perfect, right? So, except for my wife. Three drinks and an exhale through the nose, if you remember from my previous video. That's a good IPA. I like that. That's a great classic American West Coast, kind of a NorCal IPA, I don't know if you see that bear on the can. I love that. That's a great label. I think that was right around the same price point as a lot of the other craft beers in Aldi. It was like $7.49, $7.99. That's definitely worth the price. So, solid IPA. Huh? So some of the other IPAs that are probably some of the better selling ones and more well-known ones, and ones that have kind of helped mold the American IPA the last 20, 30 years. You got Dogfish Head Brewery out of Massachusetts. Two Hearted IPA out of Michigan from what was that? Founders? Yeah, Founders Brewing. Was it Founders? Yeah. And then, this one you're not going to find in the Midwest unless you get a really good friend that travels to the West Coast very often. But Pliny the Elder by Russian River Brewing is a very, very good IPA. Although, if you ask a friend of mine, Max Stewart, who's the second best looking Stewart in Nebraska, he would say that their Blind Pig, I believe, is the better IPA that they do. But yeah, it's good. I like that. All right, well, wanted to leave you with a couple of easy to find options. So one, it's a brand new brewery that just came into Nebraska. Confluence Brewing, the Des Moines IPA. Phenomenal IPA. Really great flavor, just, has everything you want in an IPA. And another one would be one of my personal favorites, the Victory Dance IPA from Single Speed Brewing out of Iowa. This one is a tropical IPA, so it's going to be kind of middle of the road, kind of not quite hazy, not quite West Coast, but it like kind of scratches the itches of both of those. But this one is a super solid IPA. It's a big go-to for me. And this has been Stu's Brews. Thank you for joining me.